Welcome everyone to NXT. And here we go. It's always a pleasure as the yes man, the general manager of NXT, is going to grace us with his presence. Listen to Full Sail every single time they get to see this guy. And I must admit, every time I get to see him, I get a huge thrill as well. It's Daniel Bryan. And every time he's in Full Sail, you know something's going to go down. You know something big is on the horizon. An extraordinary time to be a fan of NXT, ladies and gentlemen. So much to talk about, so much happening, and a lot of it is down to this man taking the job as general manager. Let's hear what Daniel Bryan has to say. Well, I thought we were going to hear from Daniel Bryan. It appears not. And here's a man who had some really choice words for our NXT champion, Ryan Lusk. In the last episode, they got into a war of words, and Samoa Joe is cutting off our general manager now, so he's obviously got a pretty big chip on his shoulder. Well, I don't know what this guy's problem is. Come on. It's pretty easy to talk when you know he can't fight. There you go. You get your answer. Against a hand-picked opponent. And we know what that means. That could be anybody. Unbelievable announcement. A hand-picked opponent against Joe next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have some huge, enormous breaking news. It appears that the NXT Tag Team Championships have been hijacked because the Balor Club showed up on SmackDown and took it to the current main roster Tag Team Champions, The New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston. What does this mean for the Tag Team Championships here in NXT? We'll have to wait and find out. And we are back in the arena. And I'm getting word, and yes, we are going to hear from the Briscoe Brothers, them boys from Delaware. And I'm guessing they're out here to address the Balor Club, who appear to have hijacked the Tag Team Championships to the main roster. And I guarantee you, the Briscoe boys will not take that lying down, and why should they? They are currently tied 1-1 with the Balor Club. It's been a very controversial time in the tag team division. Daniel Bryan did his best to clear it up. And while the Balor Club, they won their match fair and square, they've taken the titles and ran. So this is going to be extremely interesting to find out what they have to say. Well, the Briscoes have drawn a line in the sand, and they have said, if you ain't going to be here, then we're going to come and find you. If we have to go to SmackDown or Raw, it doesn't matter. They're going to go on a hunt. And we are set now, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event of the evening. And as per this tweet from Daniel Bryan, it's one of his hand-picked opponents. And we all know what hand-picked opponent means. It means an exciting debut or one of Daniel Bryan's proteges, or it could be anybody in the world of professional wrestling, as our NXT Champion, Ryan Lusk, comes down to the ring. And he doesn't even know his opponent. And this is what Ryan Lusk had to say just before he came out here tonight. Daniel Bryan, he's really upping the level of competition here in NXT. And I love it. I'm at the top of the mountain, and I understand that there's a whole heap of people wanting to climb. And I welcome it. So whoever you've got in store, let's go out there and let's tear it down. Ryan Lusk, clearly up for the challenge. But who is his opponent? I'm so excited for these from Daniel Bryan. Who is that? Oh my goodness me! It's Apollo Cruz! Apollo Cruz has arrived in NXT and Full Sail has come unglued! Daniel Bryan changing the face of NXT every single day. And now Apollo Cruz has joined the ranks of NXT. Unbelievable. Listen to this ovation. Apollo Cruz about to make his in-ring debut right here, right now, against the current NXT champion, Ryan Lusk. And I tell you what, you talk about the competition going through the roof here in NXT. Austin Aries, Samoa Joe, and now Apollo Cruz have all come in under the umbrella of Daniel Bryan. As I've said before, ladies and gentlemen, there is no better time to be an NXT fan than right now. Look at the sort of shape that Apollo Cruz is in. What an athlete. And we are set for our main event of the evening. It's the NXT champion, Ryan Lusk, taking on the debuting Apollo Cruz. Let's go. I can't wait for this one. Look out, Cruz straight away, throwing Lusk all the way to the outside. And Cruz just leaping to the floor. That's the athleticism of Apollo Cruz. And he's going straight to work on the base of Ryan Lusk. My God, what an impact this would be from Apollo Cruz if he could beat the NXT champion. We saw what it did for Austin Aries. Look at that big right hand. Oh, and now look at this. Ryan Lusk with those famed forearms. Whips him in. Look out. Oh, there's that European uppercut. That'll stop anyone in their tracks. And all of a sudden, oh, he got out of the way. Look at the speed and the quickness of Apollo Cruz with a snap suplex. The speed and the quickness, the agility and the strength. He's the total package in professional wrestling terms. Not Lex Luger. He's just the total package in terms of physicality. Look at this perfect form on that suplex. Oh, beautiful elbow there from Apollo Cruz, and firmly in control here, Apollo Cruz, in the early going. It's Cruz whipping Lusk into the corner. He bounces out, and Cruz straight away, but Lusk got over the back. Don't forget the sort of talent that this man possesses as he picks up Cruz, and a beautiful suplex. Oh, and he holds it with a bridge. Look at the strength of Ryan Lusk with the bridge. And he nearly got him. Ryan Lusk now assesses his New opponent that he hasn't had any time to scout for him, hasn't had any time to prepare for him. God knows how much time Apollo Cruz had. As he picks up Ryan Lusk here. Oh, and a beautiful power slam. Right to the hardest part of the ring in that corner. Apollo Cruz goes to the middle rope. Ryan Lusk is to his feet. Apollo Cruz thinks better of it. Now just hooks him up for another snap suplex. So smart. That's the ring savviness of Apollo Cruz. He doesn't take any unnecessary risks as he heads in for the cover here. One. He might have him. He only gets a 1 count on the NXT Champion, Apollo Cruz, in his in-ring debut. Right to the back of the head with that drop kick while Ryan Lusk is sitting. Now Cruz with a rear chin lock here. He's got that right cinched in there. Now Cruz lets it go and slams his head off the mat. And Cruz really taking it to the NXT Champion here. It's just the unbelievable competitiveness of this division. Yeah, he boosts him up onto his shoulders here. And the strength of Ryan Lusk. Putting him down on face first. And side kick and the uppercut. That is vintage Ryan Lusk. Look out. Oh, the float over neck breaker. And Ryan Lusk is cooking now. Oh, big shot. Big shot. But Cruz again. Cruz boosts him up. And look at the strength of Apollo Cruz as he lets him down. And Apollo Cruz dropped him right onto his face and onto his ribs and into the cover here. 1, he's got him. 2, Ryan Lusk is done. Oh, God. He ekes out at 2.9. And Apollo Cruz, those legs around the neck. But Ryan Lusk, he just squeezes out from between the thighs. And look out here, look out, hooks him up, and it is rough justice. And Ryan Lusk has been taken right out of his game here. Goes into the cover here on Cruz. Gets the cover. 1, 2 after rough justice. Oh, God, he just gets out. And Ryan Lusk, you can see here, he can't believe it. I thought that was 3. It wasn't quite. You're going to have to do more than that. As Cruz just threw him to the outside. And this is this aggressive side. This is what this NXT Championship means. If a win here for Apollo Cruz, it just elevates him right to the top of the list in terms of title shots. As they trade shots on the outside here. And big clothesline from Apollo Cruz. Impressive debut here. It's Ryan Lusk. Look out. Just checks him. Lusk, look out. There's the middle rope moonsaults. And they're both down on the outside here. And a count of 6. Ryan Lusk stirring. And now Apollo Cruz stirring. We're at a count of 7. Ryan Lusk throws a shot. Cruz gets back in the ring. Look out. Apollo Cruz. Apollo Cruz hooked him up. He shoots in. He shoots in and took him down. Drove him to the mat. Perfect form from Apollo Cruz. And now going after the base again. God, what a match here at the moment. Apollo Cruz taking it right to Ryan Lusk. Similar to Austin Aries did. And look out. Apollo Cruz. Huge move into the cover. 1, got him. 2, he's got him. Oh, God, he just gets out. My God, Apollo Cruz was just an inch away. And a big elbow to the back of the head. And he is in control here. The NXT Champion is in huge trouble. Look out. Irish whip, though. This is that fighting spirit of Ryan Lusk. And now the shots. And right across the jaw. And Lusk now. Lusk is getting desperate here. Lusk is getting desperate. He understands the situation. This is what happens when you're on the mountaintop. He shoots him in. And they bounced off each other. And now look out. A German suplex from Apollo Cruz. A moment of hesitation from Ryan Lusk may have cost him here. As Cruz goes all the way to the top rope. Cruz is all the way to the top rope. What a splash from the top rope. All the way down onto the chest cavity. And now Cruz, he's getting desperate now. He knows what sort of opportunity this is. Cruz is just getting flashy now, doing push-ups on the back of Ryan Lusk. He might have got too cocky. Cruz take it down. Cruz take it down. Lusk whips him into the ropes. Whips him into the ropes. Oh! And a straight out of Lusk. Right to Cruz. He's got the cover. 1. Got him. 2. That's it. No, he gets out. Apollo Cruz kicks out of the straight out of Lusk. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Lusk firing up now. And Cruz fires back. Cruz fires back. He picks him up again. Look at the strength even late in the match. Oh, bang. Down onto his face. And onto his chest again. Cruz into the cover. That's got to be... Oh, my God. He kicked out at 1. Ryan Lusk and Apollo Cruz tearing down Full Sail University. Look out. Cruz hooked him up again. Oh, got it. He got it again. He got it again. The swinging power slam. He's got it into the cover. 1. It's over 2. He's gone. Oh my God. Ryan Lusk kicked out again. I thought it was 3 as well, Apollo. But Ryan Lusk stays alive. Ryan Lusk stays alive. And Apollo Cruz slamming his head off the mat. Lusk got out of the way. He's trying to fire up at Cruz. And Ryan Lusk will not say die here. He's not going to say die. Ryan Lusk fighting back into it with forearms. Oh, Cruz ducked. Cruz ducked again. Cruz ducked again. Grabbed a headlock. And Apollo Cruz slings him around. Oh, what a beautiful takedown from Apollo Cruz. And into the cover. And into the cover. 1. Oh, not even a 1. My God. Ryan Lusk digging down into the championship reserve here. And Cruz, he shot in. He wanted to get that power slam again, but Ryan Lusk was on it. Ryan Lusk was on it. And now he picks up Cruz. Now he picks up Cruz. Oh, he got over the back. Again, another reversal into a neck breaker. Into a neck breaker. And Apollo Cruz, he turned him around. What's he looking for here? Cruz getting desperate. Both men getting desperate. There's an elbow right to the heart. An elbow right to the heart. Cruz lifts up Ryan Lusk. He's going to look for it again. No, he couldn't get that power slam again. Ryan Lusk with a neck breaker. This could be his opportunity. This could be his opportunity. Apollo Cruz slowly to his feet. Slowly to his feet. Oh no, he ducked. He ducked. He got out of the way. Cruz got out of the way. Hooked him up. Snap suplex. Apollo Cruz stays alive again. Good God, Full Sail. Every single person on their feet here. Oh, Cruz with a shot to the back of the head. And Apollo lifts up Lusk. He got out of the way. What a knee lift. What a knee lift. And Ryan Lusk is stalking his man here. Lusk. Oh, he got it. He got it. The straight out of Lusk. The point of the elbow. Right to the forehead of Apollo Cruz. Lusk slowly into the cover. Referee's down 1, 2. Got him. Yes, he gets him. But my God, Apollo Cruz is impressive. Ryan Lusk wins a real close one here. Full Sail University are on their feet and giving Apollo Cruz a standing ovation as he leaves Full Sail University. And that will not be the last time we see that guy, I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen. Apollo Cruz, absolutely outstanding. The straight out of Lusk into the cover. And Ryan Lusk will be breathing a sigh of relief as he gets a huge win over Apollo Cruz. And as I said, that will not be the last time we see Apollo Cruz in an NXT ring. Incredibly impressive display. And oh, look out, Joe! Where the hell did Joe come from? Samoa Joe in the ring. I think he had one shot, he busted open Ryan Lusk, and Joe swings him around. Oh, the Chimera. Is this going to be the... Oh my God. Samoa Joe attacking Ryan Lusk from behind. Oh my God. Joe is ruthless. He said that the next time he sees Ryan Lusk, he's going out. I think he's going to go out here. I think he's going to go out here. There's the Coquina clutch. The Coquina clutch is on Ryan Lusk. He's bloodied up. And Samoa Joe is going to prove a point here. And Ryan Lusk has been completely choked out in the middle of the ring. Samoa Joe shows his dominance.